Nights. I'm Kayla Cisneros.
And I'm Mohijan bringing you the nightly news.
To start this week off, we turn to Martin Luther King Jr., who once said, "Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that."
Nights. For semester 2, there will unfortunately be no more after-school tutoring. However, teachers will continue to offer office hours, and that hour every single day will be a great opportunity for you to receive some help or assist with your classes.
That's a great idea, Mohid. Attending office hours should be helpful as semester is already taken off, and as of today, entering the third week of the semester. Now the weather with Freddy Delgado. Freddy, how's the weather?
It's cold.
Thank you for the weather update, Freddy.
And now, so you can learn how to speak properly, we turn to our fellow student Maggie for the SAT word of the week.
Hey, I'm Maggie, bringing you the SAT word of the week, and this week's word is abysmal. Abysmal is an adjective that means extremely bad.
Up next, we turn to Helen Dane to learn about a new math problem of the week.
The problem is 2 to the power 4x equals 16, and I have to solve for x. How would I solve this?
Hey Rayleigh, don't worry. This problem isn't too bad. So this problem is asking you to solve for x. So first, we must rewrite to have the same base on both sides. And when we factor 16, we can see that it equals to 2 to the 4th power. Since we have the same bases, now when we rewrite it, we can just solve for x. Since we have the same bases right here, we can now solve for x with the equation 4x equals 4. Finally, we just have to divide by 4 on both sides to isolate x. And now we would get x equals 1. And there we go, x equals 1. Makes sense, really?
Up next, we have a message from Dominic.
Did you know that every 8 minutes the American Red Cross responds to an emergency? The American Red Cross helps deliver disaster relief, blood, and aid to those who may need it. Now, as COVID-19 cases are on the rise, plasma donations are very much needed. If you're 17 or older and have survived COVID-19, you can donate plasma. One donation alone can help up to 4 coronavirus patients in need. For more information, you can visit the American Red Cross's website at www.redcross.org.
Are you ready to get ripped and in shape, you lazy bum? Well, let's turn to Cameron to learn a new exercise this week.
Hey guys, I'm Cameron. For this week, I'll be your fitness instructor. So what we're going to be doing is a seated vertical jump. It's a really easy workout. It's one way to enhance your jumping ability. So you know what, let's get into it. Let's go. All right guys, so the stretches we're going to be primarily focused on today are leg stretches. So mainly focused on the quads, the hamstrings, and the calves. So the stretches we're going to be doing is of course, the simple toe touch, calf raises, seated toe touches, wide-legged seated toe touches. And if you guys don't know how to do them, then I can show you how to do it real quick. Pretty self-explanatory, but show you real quick and then we'll get to the main workout. So what we're going to be doing for the primary workout, it's really simple. You're going to go ahead and sit down on the chair and go ahead and get in a very, very rigid position. And then you're going to use your arms. You're going to swing them behind you. And with one swift movement, swing your arms above your head. You're going to explode off your feet and jump as high as you can. And that'll be it. After doing 4 sets of 5, then there you go. You finished today's workout. All right, I'll send you back. And you guys have a great rest of your day. See you guys later.
I don't know about you, but I'm hungry. I haven't eaten in 3 weeks. I really would like to have healthy meal. I know. Let's go to Karen to learn about some healthy options.
Going today, guys. My name is Jonathan, and I'm going to be your cooking coach today. So today, we're going to be making a scrumptious, exquisite, pan-seared steak. Alright guys, so let's get straight into it. I basically love this recipe because it provides plenty of protein and plenty of vitamin B12. Alright guys, so the ingredients that we're going to be using today is of course our steak. We're going to need some avocado oil, garlic powder, kosher salt, thyme, butter, and last but not least, ground pepper.
Alright guys, so for the first step, what you're going to want to do is grab some of your avocado oil. Just place a little bit on your steak and just really spread it out across your steak evenly. Alright, now that you've done that to one side, do the same to the other side. Make sure not to add too much, just use a little bit. Alright, so the purpose of adding the avocado oil is to make sure your ingredients stick, because you don't want them to fall off when you place them down in the pan. Now that I've evenly coated that, grab some of your garlic powder. I prefer to add a generous amount, but you can just add as much as you want. Alright, so now that I add some garlic powder, I get some of the salt, place some of that. Next, what you're going to want to do is grab some of your ground pepper. And it applies the same. You just add as much as you want. Alright, just make sure you evenly coat that and make sure you really get it in there, because you don't want none of that to fall when you place it down in the pan. Alright guys, now it's time to cook. So what you're going to want to do first is add your avocado oil. Want to move that around. Alright, so now it's time to cook. You don't have to do this, but I personally prefer to cook the fat from the steak first for about 2 minutes, since it is thicker than the rest of it. Now that it's been about 2 minutes, it's time to let it sear on its side for about 2 minutes as well. During the 2 minutes, do not touch it or move it. Just let it sit there.
Time for the taste test. This is bloody amazing.
Well, I can't wait to try that out. And with that said,
Have a great week, Knights.